everyone, welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna start the video talking about a broken axle. So what happened is I broke one of my axle on the drift event. How did I find out is I was drifting, so I was in second. I was e-brake. I was pulling the e-brake, so I felt that my differential wasn't locking. You know how it's supposed to be. I have a cast two-way LSD, so it's super aggressive, you know, when it's locking and whatnot. So I pulled out of the track. I went down to the pit and I ejected up the car. I lifted the car up, and one of my axle was spinning and the other axle wasn't spinning. So I ended up with the conclusion that I broke an axle. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Things happen on the track. Good things about is someone have that axle that I broke right on the spot, so I swapped them. I drove home. So yeah, I called it for the day in the event. This is the axle that I broke. Right. So this is the part that is attached to the input shaft from the diff, and this is the part that is attached to the hub and to the wheel and all that. This is the spindle. Okay, so this is what I was saying is this part was spinning, but this part wasn't. You know, so you guys can see. This is. I kind of want to dissect this. Maybe we should cut it. See, I never really experienced a event like this in the 240, so it's kind of curious. Oh shit, they have a whole bunch of grease in there, so probably I shouldn't. Maybe. Alright, let's put it here. Alright, there we go. So there it is. Oh yeah, this is done. This is how a broken axle looks like, guys. Shit grease. Right, this is done. So yeah, I got new parts. Ordered these two brand new axle from Rock Auto. I could just put the part number on the description. So yeah, if you guys need new axles, you guys just go ahead and grab them. They're pretty cheap. There is no core return and core fee, so they're about $50 a piece. So they're brand new. Why not? I'm just gonna replace both of them today, just to avoid things on the track. I don't really want this to happen again. This is nice. You know, well packed up. Oh yeah, these are nice. I think these are, yeah, these are nice. These are nice and solid. From what I read, these are a direct replacement for the OEM ones. So yeah, very nice. The boot is very good quality. It's not like a really shitty boot or something, you know. So the spindle is good. Come with the nuts, nice and smooth. It's pretty nice. I think this is a little shorter. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure it will fit. Actually, I think this is a little longer. I mean, we try it out. Let's see what's up. So, as you guys know, the passenger side one is longer than the driver side one. So let's open both. Actually, it took 2 days to get here. It's 2 days to get here. So I broke an axle. One was the drift event. The drift event was Saturday. So I came home, and then I bought them on Sunday night, and then they were here by yesterday, Thursday. Oh shit! What happened here? Okay, this is no good. this is not good because this is broken. So we might have to send this back. These were brand new also. Weird. So I guess we're gonna replace one side today. What size is this? Okay, so I think this is the driver's side. The good side is the driver's side. The no good side is the passenger side. So all the grease popped out, so you don't really want that. So I finally received the other part of the axle today. So what happened is I ended up opening a return because the one that I received was damaged. So I sent it back and they sent me a new one. I received it a few days ago, so I just didn't have the time to, to record the video and, to work on the car. But today I'm good. I have plenty of time, so the game. Here's the part number. For the passenger side, the longer one is NI-A086, and from the driver's side, which is the shortest one, is NI-A089. The quality looks pretty good. It's supposed to be a OEM replacement, so they're pretty solid, they're pretty heavy, that looks really good. So today we are gonna replace the axle. I'm gonna show you guys how to replace the axle. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna lift up the car and I'll catch you guys in a minute. So the car's up. What you need to do now is you need to pull out your wheels. I think I already have this loosened up because I was test fitting the fenders the other day. I'm not gonna install the fenders until my last event of the year, I believe. It's heavy. Make sure that you guys use jack stands, right? Make sure that this thing is good. You don't want the car falling right on top of you guys, so your head, so you don't have a bad day. Second is you need to pull out the cutter pin. Very simple. This is all bitten. Okay, make sure that you pull it out. You might need new cutter pins because this is already bitten. I got a few of them in here, so it's good. Oh, you need a 36mm wrench socket, because you need to unlock that unbolt that the axle nut. Okay. That's it. Simple. You have a washer inside, and then after that, we're gonna loosen up this one. This is the toe arm, okay, and the upper camber arm, and also we're gonna have to loosen up the coilovers, okay, because we are gonna tilt the knuckle forward so that the axle could slide out, so we don't have to really pull out the whole thing, or drop the differential just to replace the axle. Okay, so we have the coilovers out. The camber arm is out as well, and also the rear toe arm is out as well. What you're gonna do now is very simple. Just tap it a few times, make sure that it's loose, and just tilt this the knuckle forward, and you should be able to get it. So here, tilt it forward. See this? This is already good to go. Now another thing that you have to do is you have to unbolt your axles, okay, which is 6 bolts, 2, 4, and 6, 2 on each side, and you're pretty much ready to go. Alright, so once you have all the ball loose, you're gonna have to do is you're gonna use a flathead and you just apply a little bit of pressure and just push the axle out from the housing. So here, should be able to yank it out from here. Push it to the side, and there we go. Okay, from here you should be able to slide that axle out from the bottom like I'm doing now. See, very simple. Here, tap it on the front. Should be good. There you go. You go a little bit. Should be able to slice out. There you go. And now we're gonna put the new axles back. So before you put the axle in, make sure to add some grease on the shaft, okay, just to protect against any wear. Okay, so I just got some STP grease, all-purpose grease, you know, on the outer sun. You can get this anywhere, just to add it, you know, around the axles, right, just to protect it. You know, you don't want anything to, you know, create any type of crazy friction and it just damage it, you know. So just add enough. You don't really have to OD any like a dit, but yeah, unfortunately I'm working with one hand, so I didn't know where the hell to put my head strap. Otherwise I would just head strap the camera on my head, but you know, you gotta get the general idea what is going on in here. So add enough, because once you put them in, it ain't coming out anytime soon. So now that it's good, maybe some a little bit over here, but I don't think you need it over here because this is already sealed up. That's pretty much, just add some grease on the, you know, by the shaft, and you're good. The axles back in. So how they came out, go in, fronts go in first, and that's the same way. Make sure that the head get into the hubs. Okay. There we go. Went in. It's pretty good. Just push this up here, and also with the screwdriver, you just apply a little bit pressure and just press this in, and that's pretty much, and voila, pretty simple. Everything just plug and play, and then from here you are just going to install the bolts back in, and this is how you install the axles. Now from the other side it's a little more complicated because you have the exhaust, but other than that everything is the same. Pretty simple. Just put everything back in, you know how they came out. Now the rest of it you gotta do is just the same, you know, make sure that, you know, put the axle washer back in, right? And then from here, your axle nuts, right? Just revert the process. Pretty simple. Alright, it's good. I'm gonna torque it down. This is so annoying working with just one hand. Make sure it's tight. You don't want to over torque it and strip that, and then you're gonna have serious problems. Get yourself a new cotter pin, slide that in, and you all set. And we got a set of axles, brand new. I mean, at least these are fucking 0 miles, you know, compared to the OEM ones. Well, I don't know how many miles got that the one that I had in my car before, so I think they were like fucking probably 80,000 miles or something. I don't know, never did the swap, so never got a new set. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side now. Pretty simple. Explain to you. On this side is a little harder now because you actually have to drop down the exhaust, right? Because the other axle is right in the middle. So I'm gonna have to take out the exhaust, right? And I think that's pretty much. I don't know how. I don't think I have to take out the whole thing. I just gotta take out the exhaust part. This part. I'm probably gonna fix this. I might have a leak right there. I don't know. But yeah, the other side is good. I mean, the rear subframe still looks very solid. There's no crack or anything. But I might try to pull it down. Maybe after the event, because I might reinforce it, you know, just get everything done, get ready for next season. You cannot have the car running, you know, all year round. You know, you gotta do some maintenance sometimes. So here's the exhaust. This is actually not a KA24D exhaust. Well, I think it's the same, you know, as structure, but this is for the 1JZ to 93 S13 swap. So this is the XR from CX Racing, right? Anyways, yeah, to pull out the driver's side axle, you need to pull down the exhaust, right? And then just slide that the axles out. I think it's going to be a little more complicated because we have less space in this area, but I'm gonna kind of sort it out. And that's pretty much, guys. So here we go. We got new axles. These are pretty good, right? Very solid. They're nice. They're nice. So compared to the old ones, this is the one that I got on the track. Luckily someone had them on the spot, so I pay 50, you know, whatever it is. Track price, you guys know the deal. Track price. So this is the boxing from the axles. Quality again is, I think it's pretty good. They're very solid, you know, they're very rigid axles. I don't know how long they're gonna last, but at least they are, you know, 0 miles compared to the other ones. I don't know, some of them they're probably 80, maybe 100 something thousand miles, but I hope this lasts me a little longer. I might pull down the subframe. I'm gonna pull down the subframe later when that when actually after my last drift event. So my last drift event for the year, I think it's gonna be, I'm not really sure, I think it's gonna be Hunt and Move, Club Loose.
on the 20. I believe it's a 27. I'm not really sure. I gotta look at the calendar. But yes, the subframe looks really good. This is my VLSD. That's my R154 to 188.6 dry shaft. 188.6 because this is the differential for a 188.6. The housing is a little longer, so the pumpkin is a little longer than the OEM S13 one. So let me see. That's pretty much. I got my PBM coilovers, like I showed you guys last time. My PBM arms. These are really beefy compared to the RSR ones. You know, you see the thickness of the quality and the welding. I love this. I don't regret getting this arm because I know this thing lasts. Man, I'm telling you, man. They're very beefy. So if you're trying to spend some money, get yourself some good quality of parts. No regrets. So I just installed it the other side. Right now, I just got the car jacked up. I just want to make sure that both of the axles are working correctly before taking down the road or to the track. Make sure you have every little thing, you know, all the bolts back in place. Double check underneath. It's good. Here's as well. Now both are spinning okay at the same time because I have a cast two-way LSD. So put this side view, look, never stop. And if you hit this side, it will never stop. So spin both tire at the same time. And that's pretty much, guys. So like I told you, I'm gonna install my fenders after the event. Oh shit, the grease came out. Fucked. Oh. So anyways, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. If you guys want to swing by and say hello on the event, you guys are more than welcome. And yeah, that's pretty much as usual. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please support, follow, and subscribe. You guys have a good day.